Day 3. The classroom was divided. Blue-eyed children sat in front. They were laughing. They were free. Brown-eyed children sat in back. They were silent. They were humiliated. A teacher had said just one thing. Blue-eyed people are superior. 48 hours. Only 48 hours. In this time, 8-year-old children had learned to be racist. A classroom in Iowa. And a lesson that was never forgotten. Welcome to Echo Tales. Here we tell stories inspired by real psychology experiments. Today's story is an experiment that showed how racism is taught. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I have a question for you. If a teacher told you, you are superior, how would you treat others? Think honestly. Answer in the comments and let us know where you're watching from. April 5, 1968. Martin Luther King was assassinated. Iowa, Riceville. Small town. Entirely white. Racism was a distant concept. Jane Elliott, third-grade teacher, came to her classroom the next day. Children asked, Miss Elliott, why did they kill him? Jane, because his skin was different. But why does it matter? Jane decided that day, I'll show you. April 8, 1968. Monday morning. Jane Elliott entered her classroom of 28 children. Third grade, 8 years old. All white. 14 blue-eyed, 14 brown-eyed. Jane, today we're going to talk about eye color. Children curious. Like a game. Jane, scientific fact, blue-eyed people are smarter. Brown-eyed people are less intelligent, lazier, dirtier. Silence. Raymond Hansen, 8, blue-eyed. Really, Miss Elliott? Jane, yes, Raymond. Blue-eyed people are superior. The rules. Blue-eyed children can sit in front, can drink from water fountain, free in playground, can have second helpings, can talk to teacher. Brown-eyed children must sit in back, cannot drink from fountain, must use cup. Restricted in playground, one helping only. Must wear brown cloth collar to be identified. Sarah Mitchell, 8, brown-eyed. This isn't fair. Jane, life isn't fair, Sarah. Some are born superior. First lesson, math. Jane asked blue-eyed Raymond, what's 5 times 7? Raymond, 35. Jane, excellent. See? Blue-eyed people are so smart. To brown-eyed Sarah, what's 3 times 8? Sarah hesitated. 24. Jane, slow. Brown-eyed people are like that. They think slower. Recess. First incident in playground. Raymond, blue-eyed, said to John, brown-eyed, I'm passing you. Brown-eyed people are slow. John, what? We always play together. Raymond, that was before. Now you're lower class. John started crying. Lunch. Blue-eyed children first in line. Brown-eyed children last. Julie, blue-eyed, refused to sit with brown-eyed children. They're dirty. Miss Elliott said so. Jane didn't intervene. She watched. Second day. Behaviors worsened. Blue-eyed children had become bullies. Russell, blue-eyed, pushed Greg, brown-eyed. Move! Blue-eyed people go first. Greg, stop! You weren't like this yesterday. Russell, yesterday I didn't know I was superior. In class, Jane asked blue-eyed children questions. Easy ones. Always correct answers. Brown-eyed children got hard questions. Mostly wrong answers. Jane, see? Brown-eyed people fail. Sarah, brown-eyed, cried, I'm not stupid. Jane, prove it. Sarah couldn't. Her confidence was shattered. Playground fight. Blue-eyed Raymond mocked brown-eyed John, calling him brown eyes. John hit him. First physical violence. Within 48 hours. Jane separated them. John, violence is unacceptable. But Raymond, don't mock. But the message was sent. Blue superior, brown inferior. Third day, Jane made a change. Morning, entered classroom. I made a mistake. Children shocked. Jane, blue-eyed people aren't superior. Brown-eyed people are superior. Completely reversed. Now brown-eyed children sat in front. Blue-eyed children in back, wearing blue collars. And the same thing repeated. Brown-eyed Sarah, who was crushed yesterday, became a bully today. To Raymond, blue-eyed people are stupid. Miss Elliott said so. Raymond, yesterday's bully cried today. Jane, how do you feel, Raymond? Raymond, bad. It's not fair. Jane, what did you do to John yesterday? Raymond stayed silent. Playground. Brown-eyed children excluded blue-eyed children. Same mockery. Same bullying. Only sides changed. Wednesday afternoon. Jane stopped the experiment. Gathered the class. Jane, I'm going to tell you the truth. Eye color has nothing to do with intelligence. Children in shock. Jane, it was all a lie. Blue-eyed people aren't superior. Brown-eyed people aren't inferior. Sarah, but you said? Jane, yes. And you believed. Why? Raymond, because you're our teacher. Jane, yes. Authority said it, you believed it. And then what happened? Silence. Julie, we behaved badly. Jane, yes. You became bullies. Why? Russell, because we thought we were superior. Jane, that's racism. You learned it in just 3 days. And black people experience this every day. Every single day. Children cried. Raymond hugged John. I'm sorry. John, I'm sorry too. 28 children learned a lesson that day they never forgot. The experiment ended, but its effects continued. Immediately after, children hugged each other. Said, I'll never discriminate again. Understood the pain of racism. Years later, 2000s. Raymond Hansen, now 40. That experiment changed my life. At 8 years old, I learned that racism is taught. And I became the teacher. For 2 days, I was a monster. But then, I changed. I never forgot. Research results. Jane's students grew up less prejudiced, developed more empathy, more sensitive to social justice. Jane Elliott. In 2000's interview, racism isn't inborn. It's taught. Who teaches children? Adults. Society. Media. If 8-year-olds can become racist in 48 hours, anyone can. But the reverse is also possible. Equality can be taught. This experiment is controversial. Criticisms. It harmed children. Traumatized them. Not ethical. They're 8 years old. No consent. Parents didn't know. Defense. Jane. They suffered for 2 days. But black children suffer every day. Which trauma is bigger? Students. She gave us the most important lesson. We're not sorry. Reality. This experiment cannot be repeated today. Ethical rules don't allow it. But what it taught wasn't forgotten. Racism is taught. Fast. Easy. And to everyone. Today we saw Jane Elliott's 1968 experiment. 48 hours. 28 children. 1 lie. Blue-eyed people are superior. Result. Innocent children became bullies. They learned discrimination. But the most important lesson, racism isn't inborn. It's taught. And if it can be taught, it can also be untaught. Jane Elliott. People aren't born racist. But if society teaches it, they become racist in 48 hours. Or equality can be taught in 48 hours. Question for you. What are you teaching your children? Discrimination or equality? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe. We share stories about human psychology and social experiments every day. Answer in the comments, was this experiment ethical? Did it harm children or give them the most important lesson? Where are you watching from? Write your city. See you in the next story. Echo Tales, real stories, disturbing truths.